My first year teaching, I was at band camp and I had my student leaders out getting the horn line set up to start warming up the band. And when I got out there a few minutes later to start the warm up, I realized that they weren't set up anywhere like I wanted them to be set up. And I started to get really angry. They weren't what I wanted. And I realized that I didn't tell them what I wanted, I didn't explain to them what I wanted. And then as we started the rehearsal, they weren't standing how I expected them to stand, and I got frustrated again. And I realized through the years as I matured and got better at the job that there's too often we expect a lot out of our student leaders, that we expect them to do a job that we never train them to do. And we just say, they're leaders, they should know how to do this. Yes, they are leaders, they should know how to do that. But they're also children, they're students, they're in school. And there's a point in all of their lives that they need to learn these things for the first time. And as a teacher, I never take for granted that one of my students comes in the room and they already know that thing. And with our leaders especially, we're putting a lot on their shoulders, and we should never assume that they're coming in understanding how to do those leadership tasks that we're asking of them. And so this section of the website is about all of those skills that we need our leaders to do. All of the leadership training programs that we send our kids to in the spring and the summer, that gives them the philosophic underpinnings of what leadership is all about. In this section, you're going to find concrete ideas for what to give them: tools, handouts, forms, papers, things that they can actually use to guide them through being a leader, how to develop a plan to run a sectional, how to organize their week so that they can ensure that their section members are organized for rehearsal, so that you're not frustrated because your brand new clarinet section leader didn't make sure that their section was ready for a rehearsal, or your color guard section leader didn't make sure that their members had all of their equipment for the show that weekend. The documents that you're going to find in this section, and the blog posts and the articles in this section, are to help you ensure that your student leaders are ready to actually step into the shoes of being a leader and to make your band successful this year.